Hi, everybody. Welcome back to MCNG Marketing. And if it's your first time joining us, welcome. My name is Vincent, and today I'm going to be covering a really important topic, which is how long should your pins be to occupy the most real estate on a Pinterest newsfeed as possible? And I'll also be talking about how long your pin should be before the expand pin button shows up, which can be a nuisance for some of us marketers. But let's go over to my Pinterest page. Now, if you log into your newsfeed, sometimes you'll notice is that you have these beautiful infographics and you'll have an expand pin button show up. And this is pretty typical, but you'll also notice that, hey, wait, there's a photo or an infographic that's next to it, and it doesn't have an expand pin button, and yet it's actually longer than what's being shown for that expand pin area. So what gives? Well, Pinterest actually has a golden ratio to determine which pins will have an expand pin button and which pins actually don't. This golden ratio is actually very useful and can help you occupy a lot of real estate. Now, if you're wondering, uh, does this golden ratio apply to the iPad, the iPhone, and the desktop and Android phone? The good news is the golden ratio applies to the iPad, the iPhone, and the desktop version. So if I zoom in onto this pin, just to kind of show you what I mean, you'll see that over here, right here is the words being active. And we're going to go over to the iPhone version, and you'll see that the words for this exact same infographic that was created by Mitray also has the word being active. So the expand pin area is pretty similar for both devices. Now, where it actually changes is actually the Android device. So if you go to the Android device, you'll notice that, hey, wait, if I go to an Android device, such as a smartphone with Samsung, I notice that it's not the same. So the ratio actually changes. Now, let's go back to our Pinterest board. Now, if you're looking to maximize your pin so that it occupies the real estate, what you want to do is to make sure that the length to the width ratio is 3.67 to 1. So I'm going to repeat that one more time. You want to make sure that the length to width ratio is 3.67 to 1. That means that if your if your pin has a pixel width of 100 pixels, you do not want it to exceed 367 pixels in length. When you do this, what will happen is the expand pin button will show, and this actually shortens it very dramatically with a ratio of 3.3 to 1. So that means the length part that you see is 3.33 times longer than the actual width. Now going back to the Android version, what you'll see is that this is different, and the ratio for the Android version, in case you have a lot of traffic for Android and you don't want people to click on the expand pin, that ratio is actually 2.67 to 1. And so those are actually the two ratios to remember, but always keep in mind that the majority of pinners actually use their iPads, they use it from desktop, and they use it from iPhone. So this is very, very important. So that kind of covers how long your pins should be. If you have any questions about Pinterest, you can feel free to visit our website at www.mcngmarketing.com and go to the Contact Us page. And feel free to download our book on how to search optimize your pins and boards. I want to show a testimonial and share with you what Kimberly from fundraiserhelp.com had said about the book. She says, your articles deliver great advice, and your free 76-page PDF on how to search optimize your pins and boards for Pinterest is a must-read for anyone interested in successfully marketing on Pinterest. So really big thank you to Kimberly for that. That was very sweet of her, and I hope that you download the ebook. Again, visit us at our website, and we hope to hear from you and see you again. And feel free to leave a comment on our YouTube channel. Thanks, and happy pinning.